February is just a few days away, which means it is that time of the month where we set up our bullet journals for the following month. And here we are setting up for February 2021. So grab your stationery and let's get planning. Hello friends, it's Dawn back again with another Plan With Me video. In this one we are setting up for February 2021 and I've chosen this Mickey and Minnie Mouse theme because I wanted to do something Valentine's-y. Is that a word? I wanted to do something that has to do with Valentine's Day or Valentine's month, and I don't want to do the whole hearts and flowers thing because I already did that in my November Plan With Me, which I can link to if you're interested in that. But I wanted to do something Valentine's-y, so I looked through all the kids shows that I used to watch growing up, and I wanted to find the cutest relationship that I could remember, and of course it had to be Mickey and Minnie. Now on this left side of the spread I drew Mickey asking Minnie to be his Valentine, except he doesn't say be my Valentine, he says be my Minnie, and I found that quote to be so cute. I don't even remember if I found this actual quote on Google. I think I did, but when I was thinking about it I was like, hey, be my Valentine, be my Minnie. I don't know, maybe I thought of this, maybe I got it off of Google. I'm pretty sure I might have got it off of Google. Anyway, I'm just adding in some color to make his clothes, and then I'm gonna move right to the other side of this cover page. For the cover page, I made these faces of Mickey and Minnie kind of looking at each other, and I drew a heart around that to bring in the whole Valentine's vibe without making it too obvious. I mean, of course it's obvious because it's a heart, but I didn't want to make it like about hearts and everything. I wanted to bring the whole attention to Mickey and Minnie's relationship. And then I wrote February just below that, and I did a little mini calendar because I love calendars like that, and I just can't get over how perfect February is. Like, it starts on a Monday and ends on a Sunday, and it has a perfect 4 weeks. There are no hassles whatsoever. February is just the perfect month. The main colors that I used for this setup are black, red, and this mustard that Mickey's shoes are always in. So you'll see me using these three colors a lot. There's also a bit of pink because no one has a red tongue unless you eat a red candy or something like that. So anyway, I'm just finishing off the calendar here, and then I'm gonna draw a little border around it and add a drop shadow. And then to finish off the spread, I did a border around the whole thing with bows at 2 of the corners, and I really loved how it turned out. I wasn't even sure I should even add a border. I had no idea how it would turn out, but I was very pleasantly surprised, and so I added in those bows and moved on to my next spread, which is my calendar spread. And wow, I'm loving how I've been using this spread lately. I have been making use of it. In the past, I would set it up and never even touch it, and it would just be there. So I would end up making the decorative part of the spread stand out more than the actual functional aspect of it. But now I've decided to add in these little mini, it's not a pun, I promise I didn't mean that, small Minnie and Mickey drawings. Yes, Minnie and Mickey drawings. Oh my god. Anyway, and then I added in a little bow also at the top to just make it a little more decorative. Then I wrote February in this attempt of the Disney font that I did. I don't know, I think I did pretty good. It's a very weird font, and it's kind of weird to pull off. I mean, it's not hard, it's just pretty weird. Anyway, on the side of that, I added in a little to-do section, which is really just a goals section for the month. And then at the top, I added in my YouTube and Instagram trackers, and then some drop shadows to finish off the spread. And that is pretty much it for this calendar spread. Next up, we have my habit and mood trackers, and for this one, for the habit tracker, I don't usually have much decorations, but I didn't want to track too many habits, so the space that I had left at the bottom of this spread was just there, and it was just going to be sitting there. So I decided to draw this cute Mickey and Minnie drawing. Again, you will be seeing this a lot. And speaking of seeing this a lot, if you want to see my February weekly spreads, I do not do them in this video. I will be uploading a separate video for that in a few days, so make sure you are subscribed and you turn on notifications for that. Then I added in some drop shadows for these boxes that I had for the habit tracker, and it is raining outside, so yay, happy Valentine's Day everyone. Then I added in some colors to Mickey and Minnie's faces, and that is it for my habit tracker. Moving on to my mood tracker, I did these Mickey Mouse faces, which are supposed to actually be silhouettes, so they're gonna be different colors obviously depending on my mood, and I chose red, black, and the mustard, that is Mickey's shoe color, and I will be coloring them in based on my mood throughout the month. And I have to say, in January my mood tracker is completely filled in. That has never happened before, and I'm so excited about filling in this mood tracker. But to finish it off, I added in a border, and then I added in some numbers to these faces because I have a tendency of messing this up, so I had to add the numbers before I even started with the mood tracker. And then finally I added in a drop shadow, and moving on to the next spread, which is my playlist and brain dump page. And because I don't really use these spreads a lot, I decided to do a much bigger drawing for this spread. I mean, it's not that big, it doesn't fill up the whole page, but it's bigger than most of the drawings that I've done so far. and then drew a heart around Mickey and Minnie to bring back the whole Valentine's vibe. And then in that same Disney font, I wrote playlist on the left side of the spread and brain dump on the other side. Then I added in some borders to separate the pages, and then added in some drop shadows in that same red Crayola super tip. And for the brain dump, it's pretty much complete, except that I still have to color in Mickey and Minnie, but the brain dump is pretty much complete. For the playlist, I wanted to add some love songs to this month's playlist because I have been listening to some love songs, actually just 2 of them, which I already added to this playlist. You will see that in a moment. And the songs that I've been listening to are John Legend's All of Me and Ed Sheeran's Perfect, and I've been really vibing to these songs lately. Okay, I had this crazy idea to make Mickey's shoes pink, which was crazy. And then I added in I colored over it with the red marker to make them red because I've been using the red throughout the setup. I have no idea why my brain just decided to switch to pink. It was weird. But anyway, luckily I fixed that because red is so close to pink, and I also thought Mickey's dress was way too plain, so I added in some polka dots with the white gel pen that I have, and the drawing is pretty much done. Now I'm adding in the boxes for the songs or albums that I will be listening to this month, and that's all there is to this spread. And then I of course added in some drop shadows in the end, which you will see me do in a moment, but now I'm just adding in those songs that I just told you about. Here is the final flip through of my February 2021 bullet journal setup. This was a brave one for me. I never thought I could pull off Mickey and Minnie like this. I was very pleasantly surprised, and I'm probably gonna keep drawing these Mickey and Minnie drawings. So if you'd like to see that, I will be sharing my February weekly spreads in a few days, and there will be more of these drawings, so make sure you are subscribed and you turn on notifications so you don't miss that video. And that's pretty much it from me, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching this video. Goodbye, friends.